Hi guys, it's Justine, but you can call me Blondie, and for today's video I'm going to be trying out the new Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation. I actually got this sent to me for free from Influencer and Urban Decay, which if you don't already know, I have a couple of videos, I'll link them down below. But Influencer is a way that anyone can get free products to review. You don't have to be like popular on social media. You just sign up and review products on your account, and they'll send you products for free. So I recently got these sent to me for free from Influencer. It is the Urban Decay Stay Naked. They sent me 2 colors, and both actually I think are going to be my perfect colors. They sent me 2 neutral tones in 20 NN and 11. And N, you can see the 2 colors right there. So I'm going to try the 20 NN today because I think that's my summer color. And I think the 11 is actually going to be my perfect winter color. But I'll take them both out of the box and just show you. I'm actually really excited they sent me 2 foundations because in the past, when I've gotten foundations from Influencer, they usually only send one, and sometimes it's not always my perfect shade. But both of these are neutral tones, and I do have neutral undertones, and I really do think one's going to be my perfect summer and one's going to be my perfect winter. So here's what they look like. They're super similar. This one right here is the 11 NN. Here's the 20 NN, just in case you're like around my skin tone and trying to order online, you kind of have an idea. So like I said, I'm going to use the 20 NN today. I've heard a couple things about this on Twitter. I've been like purposely avoiding reviews. I'm going to do like a better close-up of what the actual packaging looks like. But it has a little pump in here, and I think this is about $40 on Sephora's website. And this is 30 milliliters, 1 fluid ounces. So, and expires in 12 months. But I've been purposely avoiding reviews of this foundation on YouTube because I knew I was getting it in the mail. But I have seen some things on Twitter of people saying that it is a bit drying. And I have very dry skin as it is. So we'll see. So far it seems to be going on really nice. I also have the Glam Glow. What is it called? The Glam Glow. I'll put a picture of it right here. It's like their shimmery, it's basically like a shimmery lotion is the best way I can describe it. It doesn't actually have like specks of glitter in it, but if you have like really dry skin like I do, it's a really great product to put on your skin before your foundation, because it just makes your skin feel and look super hydrated. This might actually be a little too light. I feel like most of the summer it would be my perfect shade, but I actually got sunburned about a week ago, and the sunburn has faded to a bit of a tan. So currently I'm a little more tan than I usually would be. And pretty much the only way I tan is like if I get sunburned. I don't really tan on my own very well. Okay, I'm just looking up close. It seems to be doing fine so far. You know, just a first impression is it blends out really well. It's not creasing right away. I'm also chewing gum because if you guys are new, I'm pregnant and I have really bad morning sickness. It's actually not as bad as it was earlier in my pregnancy, but I still get like really gross aftertastes in my mouth sometimes, and I need to chew gum to make them go away or I get nauseous. I think I'm actually gonna do one more layer. Normally I would just wear 1 layer of foundation. This right here is like my perfect amount of coverage. It's like a medium coverage. This is how I would wear my foundation day to day, but for just like the review, I'm gonna put on another layer just to see if it's buildable. Because I know a lot of people like a full face heavy coverage foundation, and I used to back in the day, but because my skin is like so dry, sometimes when I do really heavy foundations, it like just looks really cakey by the end of the day. So I'm just gonna do another layer just for the sake of the review. Just gonna blend it a little bit down my neck. It matches my neck really well. My neck didn't get as sunburned as my face. All right, and I think that's gonna do it. I do have like, I don't know how well you can see. Let's zoom in a bit. But I do have like a little bit of a pimple right here, and it's not covering that up very well. So I think I'm gonna put some concealer right there, and then just some concealer on my under eyes. And then I'm gonna put some powder on, because I know a lot of people with dry skin don't like to set their face with powder, but I have to. Otherwise, just like the tackiness of foundation, even if it dries down, I don't have the patience to wait for it to dry down. The tackiness drives me crazy, so I always use at least a little bit of powder. And the concealer I'm using is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. This is my current favorite concealer. And now I'm just going to dust a little bit of translucent powder all over my face. This is the Laura Mercier translucent powder, which is one of my favorites. And again, since my skin is dry and I do like to put powder on, I just put on a little bit. Just lightly dust it. I don't like bake my face or anything. I used to, just because that was like the popular thing to do and I didn't know any better. But for my just skin type personally, it's just best to just use a little bit and lightly dust it, just enough to set your foundation without making it look too cakey. And I just got powder in my eye. I also just feel like putting powder on top of your foundation just makes it look, I don't know, like blended better, more put together. I don't know, there's just something about powder that like I just can't go without it, or my face just doesn't look right, it doesn't feel right. All right, so I'm looking close up in the mirror right now, and so far it looks really, really good. I did put 2 layers on, and it did build pretty well for the most part of my face, but right here, I don't know how well you can see, but like right here, I could have used a 3rd layer, because I don't think the camera's even picking it up, but I do have some texture right here, and it's a little red, and it's not covering it up completely. So I probably could have used a 3rd layer right there. So I would kind of, I guess I would classify this as a medium coverage that is slightly buildable, because like I said, it did build in all the other areas of my face, but right here, I just needed more. Right here I would have liked to see, like, I feel like 2 layers should have been enough to cover that. I know a lot of people like to bring their concealer like all the way down here, and so if you like to do that, your concealer would have covered this, but I don't like to do that. I don't like to wear too much concealer, or it just feels really uncomfortable on my skin. It's too thick on my skin, so I would have preferred if the foundation could have done it with only 2 layers. I feel like a 3rd layer would have been really pushing it. I don't want to wear 3 layers of foundation. That's just too heavy on my face. 2 layers is pretty much my limit. But for me personally, like I said, 1 layer was enough. And in my like daily life, I probably would have only put a second layer right here, just to cover that a little better. I hope that makes sense. So I'm gonna check in probably tonight just to let you guys see like how the foundation has lasted throughout the day. So far, I'm really impressed. It doesn't seem too dry like some people were saying. It actually seems really perfect so far, but we'll see by the end of the day how badly it creases and if it stays on and stuff. I'm not going to do check-ins throughout the day because honestly I'm probably going to forget, but before I go to bed and wash off my makeup, I will check in just so you can see how it looks. So I'm going to finish up my makeup and I will see you guys later tonight. Hey guys, so it is now about 10 p.m. I have had this foundation on for 12 hours now. I'm not sure if you can see, but it definitely rubbed off on my chin and my nose and my upper lip. And those are actually like the greasiest places on my face, especially now during summertime. I've been getting really just oily and like sweaty in these areas. So it's not really a huge surprise that it rubbed off there. But if you have oily skin, just be wary that like it's probably not going to stay put, as well as if you were to have dry skin. The rest of my face though seems pretty good. It doesn't seem like it's looking too cakey. On my forehead actually, I don't know if you can see. My forehead, it does look a little cakey, like right where all my lines are. It looks like it caked up a bit right there. But overall, not too bad. I mean, it lasted, I would say it lasted just as good as any other average foundation. It wasn't super amazing, at the same time not super horrible. You know, I think next time I would put more powder down on these places though, just because the oiliness of these areas definitely contributed to it not lasting as well as the rest of my face. So that is it for this quick review slash wear test slash first impressions. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower now and wash my face, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.